It has begun.
Our old thing is start with out there.
Can't believe it. I hope John's in here. Hey everybody, I'm JD Owens, and this is Slade Fancher, and this is my daughter I never had, Miss Taylor Tuck. And we're here to tell you about Owens Outfitters. What is Owens Outfitters? It is a outdoor retail store that specializes in outdoor retail goods as well as footwear. And we're trying to get the word out. Here's why I want to do YouTube. Number one, no bones about it. It's cheap marketing. We like, advertising is a part of what we do. So we take advantage of every opportunity we get, particularly when it's free. That's why we're doing it. The second part is informational. I'm always telling our folks we get to make a living off people's recreation. What we do for a living, when they're at work, they're watching this video or whatever they're doing, they'd rather be hunting, they'd rather be, hiking, for sure. Whatever they do outside, we make a living off outdoor recreation. So, there's a lot of information that we like to get across, and that's why we're doing this. We do everything from the latest and greatest bow in the pro shop, the rest, release, sight, what's the new firearm we got in, and what kind of shoes. What kind of shoes do I need to hike this trail? What kind of boots do I need to go out west? We got all that covered. So we get to point out a lot of things you need to know before you invest in a particular product. So that's the why behind YouTube.
I think it's important for people to know too. I mean, we live the lifestyle. We're not professionals by any means, but we're family folks. We all hunt, we fish. JD mentioned going out west, but we're not
You ever
really.
been out west?
A couple times, yeah, 2 or 3.
I like the guy that's going to tell you about it.
Yeah, but I mean, we also hunt the public land here in Starkville, Mississippi, or we're dads, we're friends, so we're maybe not like the guys you see on the Outdoor Channel. No disrespect to them, but we're just normal guys, and we happen to work, quote unquote, in the outdoor industry, selling products that you guys like to use. How did you come up with Owens Outfitters? What made you want to do that?
Well, it's a complicated answer. There's a lot of ways to make a living. Now, I've made a living doing a lot of different things. So it wasn't so much, this is how I want to make a living. This is just what I want to do. This is where I want to live. I love Starkville, Mississippi. I came to Mississippi State when I was 17 years old. Can't believe it. Didn't know another person in the entire state of Mississippi. Not even sure how I got here, other than they offered me a scholarship for my brilliance, my academic prowess. Which I promptly lost after about a year of wildlife studies. Not the kind I was supposed to be studying. I love Starkville. I love the people. I love our team. And that's why we chose to do this. We're 6 months old, all right? We're barely setting up and crawling. Nowhere near where we want to be, but I think we're headed in the right direction. I think what we do, there's a place in Starkville, Mississippi for what we do. And that's why we're doing it. I love it. I love this place. I love these people. I love that my kids get to live here. Wherever you go, home is where you make it. I've paid mortgages in a lot of places. And everywhere I've lived, there are good things, there are bad things, but by and large, this is a great place. So.
We talked about our customer base. I know riding over here, Starkville's a small town. I don't know what the population is in Starkville. We have Starkville. I know JD touched on. We have Starkville, we have Louisville, we have Ackerman, we have Philadelphia, we have Columbus, we have lots of little towns, Stewart, Eupora, Matheston, lots of little towns. So we have that customer base. Some of you may not know, when we reach 100,000 followers, there is a SEC college here in
no doubt.
Mississippi, Mississippi State. So that is a whole nother customer base. Maybe people that don't necessarily live here.
Yeah, our customer base is really threefold. We have Starkville residents who we know and love, great supporters. We're in one of them's establishment right now. Mr. John's had Starkville Cafe, I don't know for how long, but you talk about a fascinating story. Great place. You ever been to Starkville? You know Starkville Cafe. So we have that local customer base. We have the outliers, you know, the folks that come to town on the weekend. Love them, love talking with them, love visiting with them. And Starkville's kind of where they go to do the business. But if you've ever been to a basketball, football, and it's almost baseball season, this place lights up. Folks come from all over the state, surrounding states. Heck, I went to the basketball game the other night on season tickets that somebody in Phoenix, Arizona owns. Season tickets for a basketball game. There's just something about this place, man. It gets in you. It gets in you. Like I said, I paid mortgages in a lot of places. But although I'd left Starkville never left me. Couldn't wait to get back. Years ago, I was from the philosophy, I didn't want to spend much money on my outdoor recreation. You know, I wasn't going to buy a $300 coat because I didn't get to go enough. Well, now that I'm old and cold, I have come full circle. Because I don't get to spend as much time outdoors, when I have that time to be outside, I want to be comfortable, I want to be warm, I want to be dry. I'll invest a little more money because that's what it is. It's an investment. It's not something I'm going to have to. You go to the box store, you buy a good old t-shirt. Yeah. And the first time you go through a briar patch, it rips to pieces, all right? Nothing wrong with that. That's not our niche. Our niche is higher end stuff. And while we've already got some of those products in the store, grateful for them, really excited with the new brands and new accounts we're landing. That's a niche we need to fill. That's kind of where the
gotta be different.
That's right.
Definitely got to be different.
I think our pro shop, I think we have the best people in the state. I think we have the best products in the state. It's just my belief. We also have to have footwear. And I mean, we got steel toe boots for the guys that's running chainsaws. We got, you can speak better to the ladies brands. Dress casual, athletic, work boots, hunt boots. We are a full service footwear store.
Yeah.
You know, we've got some stuff that you're not going to find in the big box store, and you know, look, the whole world's becoming Amazonites. I get it. It's really annoying, but it is what it is.
The mark of the beast.
The mark of the beast. That's what that little smiley face is. And he shows up at my house too. I come in and right there in the kitchen is the mark of the beast. So I get it. It's nice. It's convenient. And, you know, I'm not trying to be the next Bass Pro Shop. I'm not trying to unseat Amazon. I'm just saying, give us a shot. Before you send your money off to that Amazon, give us a shot.
You mentioned that you have a pro shop, Slade. What's something?
People need to know about Pro Shop.
Yeah, whenever JD come to me, I guess.
By the way, would not have done it without Slade. He had to tell me he was in.
You know, when it was in the early, just a scratch sheet of paper, you know, JD was like, hey, we really need, and I'll throw brands out there. We really need to get Matthews bows, you know, for those of you don't know, because a lot of you do. Matthews is the leader. Yeah, the leader in archery. I think they started in 1992, so they've been around a long time. And, you know, we had maybe lost the dealership in Starkville, but because of the relationships we had made with Matthews and the guys up there, we were able to secure that dealership. And, you know, Bradley and myself, matter of fact, he's working on a bow today. He wasn't able to join us. Hope he'll get lots of chances to be on the whole YouTube. But, you know, we pride ourselves on, like JD said earlier, customer service, from strings and cables to putting your peep sight in to
cutting arrows.
Yeah, cutting arrows. I think we have the best selection around as far as rests, sights, quivers, stabilizers, just lots of really, really nice stuff. Now it's, you know, you can come in and get a $30 quiver, but we have a lot of high-end archery stuff, and that's kind of where the archery world has gone. So, but we also have firearms, you know. JD he was kind of the firearms guy. Special order firearms. I mean,
Do a lot of that.
Lots
a lot of special order.
of special order firearms. But there's just lots of stuff that we can offer at our pro shop. That is a dying. It's kind of a lost art, if you will. You know, kind of like nobody bunts in baseball. There's not a lot of people that still have a really successful pro shop anymore. So,
Hey, I've got something I want to say. Let me see it. I want to do a close up.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Isn't she beautiful?
that's the future.
Swear.
The future.
This is Taylor Tuck, and you cannot edit this out, okay? Taylor is the daughter I never had. And yes, she is single. But before y'all start blowing up our timeline, you gotta love Jesus, and you gotta have a stable job, and you gotta ask me first. Then maybe I'll introduce you. Other than that, leave it alone.
Yep.
We love Tay. Okay, I'm done. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
I mean, because I want to. The reason I would like to go is because I would like to look at Mark and Jonathan and say, okay, is it cheaper for me to buy this here? Cheaper for me to buy it you? Yeah. And they're gonna tell you the truth. It don't make them no difference because they're not reps anymore. They work for Fairdyne.
Mm-hmm.
So Fairdyne's selling the same amount if we buy from them
Or they sell to Ferris.
or they sell to Ferris. It don't make any difference. So if he says, hey, you're gonna save $4, you need to get every bit of it from Ferris.
This is where I hope we get input from others on this type of thing. Well,
I mean, we
I got an
operate
email.
on such what a lot of people don't know. Our margins are so small on a lot of this stuff, and like on these broadheads, we're just talking $2 or $3. But $2 or $3 is a bunch when you talk about 200 packs of broadheads, which is what we sell with just this one company.
Well, yeah, and I here's a good example. This morning I got an email on Georgia boots. I can get two very popular. They're duck boots. They look really nice, and they're Georgia boots, which we don't have any Georgia boots in the store. I have some people say, "Hey man, you should get Georgia boots in the store." I have others say, "Why in the world do you got Georgia boots for?" So
there's a story behind Georgia boots.
well, long time ago, in a far, far away place, there was this place that had Georgia boots. But these were really nice looking. Hey, they look as good as the lacrosse we have, and I love lacrosse. I mean, we are lacrosse guys, but I was pretty impressed. And I can get them really cheap. Is anybody gonna come by? Do we need to?
Do you want Georgia boots?
Yeah. There you go.
The real reason we didn't bring Bradley is because he eats too much. And he's supposed to get married in a couple months, and I'm a little worried about Fluffy. Can you tell you used to be associated with ducks on Wednesday? Love the rubber duckies. Love them. He is a strong advocate of gun control, though. Show his sign. Pussy bumper.
Yeah. Hey, this right here is very important nowadays. Like for you parents, this really needs to be updated.
This is where we're at.
All right. Owens Outfitters. We got this y'all store up here.
It is.
I love that store. That's where I got my for Christmas. Every year I would leave my boss and we all go together and get a birth certificate.
Yeah.
So I used to always go to sports academy, but this year I went to Owens Outfitters.
That's where you need to go.
Got them $100 a piece gift card.
Did you really?
I sure did. Yep.
Oh, thank you.
And I went in there for the football season. One about me some t-shirts out of there. Mississippi State.
Yeah.
They got some beautiful stuff up in there. I love that.
Well, look here. Next time you come, I don't know what's on there. I think it's $25.
Okay.
Now you got a
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I love that place. It's nice people that work there.
But we're trying to
Very nice. Thank
Some
you.
of them
Make sure you
seem to be a little
Make
country.
sure you put that on YouTube so my grandbaby can see me now.
Okay. I know everybody wants to know, where is this little oasis in the retail desert? We're going to show you.
I stopped.